In the Gita, Lord Krishna says, a yogi has the senses under control and is able to withdraw or externalize them at will, just as a tortoise is able to extend or withdraw its limbs. In a similar way, I read that the Siddhi of Anahata is to leave and re-enter the body at will. It can be taken literally, but also it can be taken as a way of disidentifying from the body and identifying at the same time. You can be the body, and you don't need to be. It is the power of having both perceptions, both standpoints, seeing the world from the self, and then at the same time having your individuality of being a part of that illusion, of being the body. In my experience, what I would call the Siddhi of Anahata is the fire. There's probably many more which could be taken as Siddhis, but I think the most important one is that it burns you away. There is a fiery energy in the heart, which, when it's burning you away. The identity with the physical is being burnt away in Anahata. When your energies touch Anahata, and even before you realize the self, recognize the self, if the energy touches there before that, you're already very close to home. It feels like bliss. There is no other explanation other than bliss. But it's a great fire of bliss. So I don't think it can be mistaken with just meditating and focusing on Anahata, and then some energy comes. It's not like that. It's not like that. No effort creates that fire. So if you sit down and you really focus, at least in my experience, it doesn't do it. It's only when you are the self, disidentified from everything, and deep down you are asking to be burned, to be destroyed by Shiva, by the self. You allow the heart to burn you up, to burn all your ignorance. Then great bliss comes. So I would say this is out of devotion to the heart. It is out of that burning desire to go beyond this fire burns. So talking about Anahata, if I were to say what siddhi is there, I would say it's a lot. There is a lot in there. But the most important thing is this fire of love and devotion to God, to the self, and this asking to be burned through as you go through Anahata, to be burned up. Of course, the chakras below do this. They support this fire. And you can tell the subtlety of it, because in Muladhara there is earth, in Svadhisthana there is water, in Manipura there is fire, Anahata is air, and as you get more burned up, in Vishuddhi there is ether, space. And the more you get burned up, the more you center yourself in the self, the more this identity comes about. This fire burns all the way up to the throat and touches Vishuddhi. And Vishuddhi is there to support this purification. So I would say the power of Anahata, or a very important power of it, is this burning away, this devotion where you just allow to be burned off in order to be able to go beyond it. Thank you.